guys, sorry it's been so long since I last made a video, but I've been really busy with coursework and revision for my exams. So sorry, I've just got a little book haul to do with 4 hardbacks and then a really quick review of Jessica's Guide to Dating at the Dark Side. So the 4 books I got were As You Wish by Jackson Pearce, and they're all quite thin books. This is only 200 and it's almost 300 pages, but the font is quite, well, the spacing between the lines is quite big. High Society by Ali Carter, which looks like a really cool book. She was the author of the Gallagher Girls series. And Once Dead, Twice Shy by Kim Harrison, which is quite a thin book as well. And I also got Jekyll Loves Hyde by Beth Fantaschi. And I'm reading this now and I really like it. The book review I'm going to do today is Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side, also by Beth Fantaschi. So they are by the same author. This was the first book and this was the second book. They're totally unrelated. And I finished reading this one yesterday and moved directly into this one because I was just in love with her writing style, because she is a really good author. So Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side is about a girl called Jessica, and she has a bit of a mysterious past. She was adopted. This isn't spoilers or anything. This is, you get pretty much revealed this within the first chapter. She was adopted from Romania by her now parents, the Packwoods, and she was renamed from Antonasia, something like that, to Jessica. And this new guy shows up at school called Lucius Vladescu, and he announces to her that she's actually a Romanian vampire princess, and he is a Romanian vampire prince, and she has been promised to him since her birth in Romania. So it sounded a little bit far-fetched to me, but I absolutely adored this book. This is the first book I've really gotten into since I read Perfect Chemistry by Simone Alcaraz, which was amazing. I love this book. It was so good. It kind of, the thing with this book is that it kind of brings back to life the kind of staled vampire genre at the moment for me, because after Twilight there started, as you all probably know, there was like an influx of these vampire books that were okay, you know, nothing to be really excited about, and that's because they all kind of took on such a dark tone, and there weren't anything like really obscure vampires like Stephenie Meyer's vampires, and they weren't traditional enough to be traditional vampires. But I think what Beth Fantaschi does with her vampires in this story is kind of sticks to the traditions, kind of the whole Romanian European vampire thing, and it works so well. This book is fantastic, and it really kind of well, I started the next book really soon after, so definitely 5 stars. It's really funny. There were some really laugh out loud moments, and then there were some moments that I almost cried. It's one of those books that, for me, it was one that I couldn't put down. Before reading this, I finished Ink Exchange, which is the second book in the Wicked Lovely series, and I started reading that series based on Gina from YA Fiction Freaks' recommendation, and I always love the books she recommends. She's got such good taste in books. So I started reading it, and I was a little bit disappointed really, because I didn't like the main character, I didn't like any of the 2 leads, and then I thought, well, I've read the first one, I'll go into the second one, because it's not a direct sequel, it's a companion, and I really couldn't get into that either. I read 100 pages and I had to force myself to read the rest. But I can definitely understand why people love the series. The whole Fae Court is amazing, the world she's created is amazing. But I think what puts me off is I can't help thinking that Melissa Marr has put too much of herself into the books. If you've ever watched an author interview with it, you can see she is a lot like Ashlyn or Leslie, and I think each of the characters has too much of herself in it. I suppose people love that, but that's not something I look for in a book. So really quickly, that is Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side. Fantastic, one of the best books I've read this year. And on with my book challenge really quickly. I think I'm on 27 books now. I'll do a separate video if you all want. And then really quick, on this book, Jekyll's Hyde. This is a really good book. I was scared that after reading it straight after Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side, it would kind of be too similar, the characters wouldn't be defined at all, but it's amazing. It's still got the really kind of witty writing style of Beth Fantaschi, but it's a lot darker, it's a lot more serious kind of, if you will. But the characters are so much different to the ones in Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side, and it's a really good book. And the thing that I really love about Beth Fantaschi is she doesn't shy away from subjects that some YA authors shy away from. For example, she's not scared of referring to sex, she's not scared of referring to sexual awareness. She can use really kind of intense vocabulary, but use it in a mature way that doesn't undermine young adult readers, and that's why I really am starting to love Beth Fantaschi. So that was really quick. Jekyll's Hyde, Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side, Once Dead, Twice Shy, High Society by Ella Carter, and As You Wish by Jackson Pierce. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll try and get another video up soon.